Hi guys, it's Mew2King. I just wanted to mention one of the my favorite things in Smash, like every single Smash game, is actually doubles, or the 2v2 event, team battles basically. So I wanted to mention what I think the dominant teams could potentially, theoretically be in Ultimate. Now, there's one character that I think stands out even more than the rest that will be very good to have on any team, and I think that character is Inkling. And the reason I believe this is for multiple reasons. For example, the character is very fast and can win neutral. That's very useful. You can go in, the throws that Inkling has are very quick, so you could pass them, you could easily win neutral, and then throw them at short distance, which could be good at any percent, because it's just a short distance that doesn't scale too substantially, which is always good for doubles. With any directional throw, like up, down, left, right, it doesn't matter. And, but that's not even the biggest reason. The biggest reason is because of the ink mechanic. So Inkling has a weakness that Inkling doesn't KO very well. So that's obviously really bad for singles, or it could be potentially be very bad for singles. But in doubles, it does not seem to matter as much. And the reason it doesn't matter as much is because you could just team with a character that has strong hits, and as long as you're able to get those team combos going, that could be really good. So, but another mechanic the Inkling has is that they can put ink on you, which actually makes you lighter. You take more knockback and more damage from attacks. So when I looked at the videos, I noticed it was a 1.6 times multiplier. I mean, based on what I saw. So from the video content I saw, let's just say roughly 1.6, just for the sake of arguing or extensive research. That means moves will kill like 1.5 times sooner, and do more damage if you can get ink on them. But there's even more than all of those reasons put together is one particular move that I think is going to be broken in doubles, and that move is Roller. Roller is a move that you have the roller out. As long as you have some ink, she rolls it across the ground, kind of like a Bowser Jr. side B attack. And you can hit them. It does like 11 damage or so. Probably less because doubles, maybe like 9 doubles. And then you can hit them and then like jump out of it. You can like jump to cancel, so it's like probably safe, maybe. It's gonna be a very good mix-up to grab. So let's say like they can shield the attack, right? But then if you predict they're gonna shield, you can do things like spacing fair and spacing tilts, or like grab them, which is other stuff to combat shield effectively. So it's a very good mix-up, I think. But the reason Roller's so good, not only does it put them in the ink, which can make them lighter, but it also freezes them in the ground for a full second. Now if you're frozen in the ground for a full second, it's not too hard for somebody like, let's say, Little Mac to run up to you across the stage in like 1 frame, and then running up smash you, or if they have a KO punch, oh, you're at like 20%? Oh, running KO punch. That's the theory in my head. So a character like Inkling Little Mac could, you know, if you can optimize the team, could be a contender for best in the game. Or like even a Luigi, if his running speed wasn't so slow, you could use that with up B. Jigglypuff, you can charge Rollout, see your opportunity to release it if it's strong. Otherwise, just use Rest. Because Rest is always going to be good, because, you know, Puff doesn't have much going for in singles in this game, so might as well have something good in doubles. And you could be like Wario and use the fart attack, or Lucario if you can get Anubis started. And just like have... I'll explain Anubis later, but Lucario obviously can be very strong if he's running up smash or Aura Sphere. Just team with like power character can complement the Roller attack. And I feel like that could be like the best team combination in the game. Inkling plus a character is very strong. That's my early theory of who the best team combinations could be. There's a bunch of other really good strats though. Back to Lucario. Anubis is a strat where so basically the way they program the game with Lucario, they think the game is a free-for-all. So since they think the game is a free-for-all, that means they're not looking at, oh, Lucario's on this team, and my teammate's on this team, but the opponent's on this team. The game doesn't calculate that. The game just assumes it's a free-for-all. So you could abuse this system, and I've done this with people in Brawl. I've seen it done in Smash 4. Basically, what you do is you kill yourself with Lucario at the beginning of the match, or you just fight super aggressively at the beginning of the match, and if you get hit, like, doesn't matter. If you die, like, doesn't matter. Like, almost doesn't matter. And your teammate just plays evasive the entire time, and just tries not to get hit and stay at 3 stocks the entire time. And then, let's say you get to a point where Lucario's at 1 stock, Lucario's teammates at 3 stock and enemy teams at like 2 stock each, you would think that that's a even match, 2v2, like, you know, 4 stock versus 4 stock. But it's really substantially in Lucario's favor because Lucario is now going to be 4 extra stocks stronger. And so his moves are going to kill like at like 50%, like 30%, instead of like 100% and stuff. So you can just abuse that system. Just pick Lucario and just have his teammate be someone who's very good at evasion. So that's another team. It's called Anubis because, you know, god of like whatever religion. And anyway, there's other really good strats though. Like Ness and Lucas have a healing strat, and what you do is you just hit the opponent away, and then Ness could just stay at 3 stocks the entire time. So you could also have like Ness and Lucario teaming, and then let's say so if you wanted to make Anubis even better, you just have Ness and Lucario or Lucas just heal all the time, and then Ness is at 100 damage. Here, Lucario, shoot me with that Aura Spear, which is super strong and does like 30 damage, 60 damage, and then he shoots it and then absorbs it, and now Ness is back to like 40 damage, and Ness and Lucas are never gonna die. You could do a healing team with any combination. Healing team with Lucario could be extra ridiculous. Then you have Villager, pocket strats. You just pocket something that's ridiculously powerful and do it 3 times. Just hit the opponent away, set that up real quick, and you can just have like a super strong pocket attack. You can get it, since it's doubles, you can get your strong attacks out easier. Game & Watch, very similar to Villager, bucket strats. You just shoot something really strong into the bucket, and then just kill people like almost instantly. You could easily abuse these strategies with healing, Anubis, Inkling, Villager, and Game & Watch. There's another interesting idea that me and Ally used to do in the Brawl days. It's using Snake in doubles, and the reason Snake's so good in doubles is because of one specific move called the C4. Oh, and C4 I heard is even stronger in this game. What we used to do is use Sticky. You put the I go next to Ally, right, and then he'll put the C4 on me, and then I'll do like Manite's up throw. And we could do like, you can even pick like Charizard or Kirby or anyone who up throws and puts him into the sky, and then you blow it up. You time the explosions so that it's when you're at the top of the sky in the blast zone, and it can kill people at 0%. So let's say I'm at like 150%, but my opponent's at 0. That's when it's most optimal. And then you can just easily get a stock trade when I had a huge percent disadvantage. Now that the tides are completely shifted in our favor. Just by doing that once, it almost secures a guaranteed victory. It's pretty broken. So Snake C4 could completely be game-changing. Or you don't even have to do that up throw. You could just do something which sends them really high in the sky. Like, let's say you Sticky Manite, and then he does a tornado, and then just it knocks him really high in the sky. Not going to die, but near the blast zone, near the top. And then if they're like 50%, you just explode at them, and they'll die like 50%. There's a lot of ways to abuse Snake C4, and I think Snake C4 in doubles is going to be a game-changer. Wario, or any strong character, Wario in particular is going to have the fart, which is going to be super strong, probably. We don't know how it's going to be, but in Brawl, it was ridiculously strong. You just jump around for Wario and then charge up your fart by waiting. And then it's like a super strong attack. It's basically like a finishing touch attack or like a Jigglypuff Rest attack. It's pretty similar to that. It could kill people like 40%. So if it's anything like that, it has a lot of potential. But we haven't seen Wario yet, so we don't know how good the fart attack is going to be. Other strong characters like Ganon, Ike, Ryu, Bowser, for example, who just hit really hard all the time, are just, in general, overall buffed in doubles. Except for one thing, and that's their size. Characters like Bowser are going to have the benefit of getting like really strong attacks, like you can throw them into up smash or something, but they're going to have also going to have a nerf that their bodies are super big. It doesn't really affect a character like Ryu as much as it would Bowser, though. Ryu could just still like do combos and a Shoryuken stuff. He probably won't be negatively affected as much as someone like Bowser, though, because of his big body size. Fast characters like Sheik or Diddy or Inkling or anyone who can just win neutral really fast, like win neutral more than half the time, and then when they win that neutral, like let's say they win neutral 2/3 of the time, they just do like a team pass. That's why Diddy's so good in doubles. Like he can pull out a banana, and then you can just win neutral for free because you pulled out a banana, and now you're just a better character than you are without a banana. So you're statistically, on average, like more likely to win neutral, more than half the time because you set up the ideal situation for yourself. You throw the banana at them. Now you either get a smash attack or a throw. So you just throw them into their power character, and then you do the strong power character attack like Ganon up smash or any move that's just like super strong. Any character with spikes could be amazing because like let's say I'm a Ganon player. Let's say I pick Ganon, Smash Ultimate, and I just want to camp the ledge. I pick Ganon or Cat Falcon, I just camp the ledge. And it's like, oh, you finally threw them at me. Now I just stomp them once with Ganon, or like double stomp them with Cat and Falcon. They could die. That's some stuff that I think could be pretty good. And then there's characters like Shulk, who we don't know how good the Smash mode is going to be. Like, if the Smash mode is like ridiculously strong, that could be, he could act like another power character, because you can just go into the ideal mode for the situation. It's like, oh, you need him as support, you just go into speed mode and get a grab. Oh, you need him, you need to kill, so you go into the Smash mode. There's a lot of potential there, but although I've never seen it actually be effective, I feel like the character is just like straight up buff from before. So there's potential there. I don't know if I'll ever see this potential. I just think there's theoretical potential there. Ridley seems like a big target that gets hit back and forth, but he has one thing going for him. Well, two things, actually. One of them is the side B grab, which you can just drag them across the stage, and you can get all stage control back and send them off stage. And then either he or his teammate can just go for edge guard, because now they're just dragged completely across the stage. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I think Ridley has good edge guarding, and that could maybe be good. If it's not, then he's just going to suck, because he's a big target. Zelda, I don't know how much her down B is going to change the game. I don't know how much her up B is going to change. I heard up B is a little weaker, but it's maybe better overall because it's more reliable. Don't know. She could act like a power character in that way. And then, of course, you have characters like Bayo, because Bayo. Anyway, there's a lot of different strats for doubles. I think some are obviously going to be clearly better than others. But all the stuff I said, like pocket strats, bucket strats, healing strats, Anubis, Snake with the C4, Inkling, and any strong attacks in general that you can set up easily. I feel like there's going to be a lot of potential for different doubles combinations, and I hope that doubles gets really big in Ultimate, because doubles is probably my favorite event, even over singles, on average, in the Smash series as a whole. And I look forward to competing a lot on Ultimate doubles, maybe making more videos on this in the future. Well, that's all.